continue our team coverage with Ed Drench, who is live along the thruway in Cheektowaga. How's it going, Ed?
Victoria, as of right now, we're seeing a lot of people on the thruway. Well, maybe not right now in this stretch of things, but you can see there are certainly some areas where a lot of trucks have come through, especially the plows. You can see they're driving in each other's tracks. Along the 90 right now, we're told plows have been fully deployed between Williamsville and Lackawanna, but it's really the snow that's blowing that's become a problem, especially on the 190 where 9 plows with salters are out right now. That's between North Grand Island Bridge to the main line. The thruway reps have told us that the roads have been pre-treated, and they were pre-treating them all night and into this morning. Crews were out since midnight working hard to make sure that we were safe during our morning commute. They're working in 12-hour shifts. I spoke to a New York State police officer who says that the thruway was the best maintained road in the area, but he also said there were a number of accidents on the thruway.
Between 25 and 30 accidents, it's counting spin-outs, cars off the roadway and the guide rails. Mostly property damage. We've had a couple minor injuries this morning, but nothing too serious.
And you're telling drivers just to be safe out there?
Correct. Everybody slow down, leave early. I think the biggest thing is use some common sense.
A lot of the local roads have been the problems today, but you see a lot of people driving slowly, heeding that state police officer's advice of driving slowly and using common sense. On the 33, you saw those whiteout conditions in the video we just showed you, and the snow blowing. We've seen a number of accidents too, especially disabled vehicles that have just kind of gone off the side of the road and unable to make it back onto the road. We saw tow trucks pulling them out and state police officers making sure that they were safe along the way as well. Along the thruway, crews will be working in 12-hour shifts, as I mentioned, and they'll be out throughout the rest of the day tomorrow and even into Saturday and Sunday because of another storm that's coming our way. Reporting live in Cheektowaga today, Ed Drench, News 4 at noon.
All right, thank you very much, Ed. And it was definitely a challenge for drivers out there on the roadways, as you just heard, in Buffalo this morning and elsewhere in the suburbs. And that's where we find News 4's Brian Shaw, downtown Buffalo. So how are the roads down there right now, Brian?
It's still pretty slick out here, Victoria. The winds are still blowing pretty good. It's chilly, and the snow is blowing around. Now, we've been roughly 40 inches below average for snowfall in Buffalo. We've seen maybe a half inch here, an inch there, but the grass has remained mainly green up until now. The weather hasn't been very typical in western New York this winter. While the southern areas have seen a few bouts of snow, the city and suburbs have been mainly snow-free until now.
I knew it was coming because with all the nice weather, it was like it had to come.
On January 4th, it was 4 degrees for a low. 2 days later, we hit 50 degrees.